Okay, today I will be demonstrating how to turn an ordinary printed photo into a canvas print. Some canvas prints right here. What you're going to need is, I recommend a 5x7 blank canvas, a white canvas, a printed out picture. This is a 6x8 just to give you overlap for on your canvas when you go to glue it down. Mod Podge, which is like a glue that you'll put down. You're going to do 2 layers of this, a paintbrush, and a paint sponge, and scissors. You're going to start by cutting your photo down to size if it's not already cut down. Then center it over your canvas, and it's almost going to be like wrapping a present, where you want to overlap like this. Cut a little notch right here so you can fold it down and there's no bumps and weird little ridges in your picture. Next, you use your paintbrush. Take some Mod Podge. I like to hold the canvas by the frame and even a little bit down so you can get all around without getting your fingers super sticky. You just cover the entire canvas with the Mod Podge, and it does get sticky. You want to make sure all your lines are smoothed out. The more lines that you have, the more bumps you'll have on your picture, and it's hard to smooth out. And get the edges too. I wouldn't use the sponge at this time, I would use it at the end, but if you find it's more comfortable for you to use the sponge instead of having the ridges, you can do whatever you're comfortable with. You can sit your canvas down, center your picture over your canvas. You're going to put it down very gently. It does get ridges, so all you can do is just make sure you're smoothing out as even as possible. And before it dries, you can kind of just run your fingers over it. The ink, when you print out your picture, you need to make sure the picture is printed on regular plain paper, not photo paper. If it's printed on the glossy paper, it just doesn't stick as well, and the ink does go everywhere. It still will be a little inky now, but it's not as bad as with the photo paper. Press your edges down. This is the part where you're like wrapping a Christmas present. If at any time you feel like you don't have enough Mod Podge, just go ahead and add a little bit more. Have it down. Your hands will get sticky. And just smooth it on out. It's nice to get the edges at the bottom because then it shows the three-dimensional, the difference in a canvas print versus just a regular picture frame. So it's okay to have that, that's why you print it out a little bit bigger. Just tuck them in. So you can see there's still a few ridges, but just smooth them out, and you're going to put another layer of the Mod Podge over, so it'll smooth it out as well. I like to start with my brush first to start the next layer over the picture. If you find that your picture is becoming streaky, then switch to your sponge and you can just dab it on. I love photography and I love crafts, and I got to mix them together to make this kind of project and brighten up and spruce up some fun pictures. And I like the landscapes the best for them. So you can see how it's kind of streaky right now. It does leave a white film. When that dries, it does turn clear and it gives you the glazed look on the canvas. You can do this. Just sweep it away a little bit and then dab. The canvas takes about an hour to 2 hours to dry, and if you're looking for a reinforcement over it, you can buy a spray acrylic and just spray it right over. That also takes 1 to 2 hours to dry. So that's that simple to go ahead and make a fun print out of a very flat photo print.